What's good? It's your boy Czar, all rights reserved. I had to give time to give respects to Tentacion and his royalty because what's funny is this comedian is joking on it, but do you see how his music overpowered everything she was saying? Yeah, we're speaking about it, but he has almost 1.5 million views just off the video he released. Now let me talk about this. And we're not gonna, they were telling me her name's Dina. Your pelican nose. Your nose looked like it was photoshopped on you. And I'm going to have you in the picture. Like, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I thought you were speaking like that because that's your character in stand-up. You're speaking like that because your nose is so sharp and pointed at the end that the snot gets sucked back in every time you breathe. You are one of the most disgusting individuals that I've seen doing any type of stand-up. Who jokes about someone passing? Who jokes? So, guys, I want you to think very critically what she said, though. She said, I think it made a Venmo commercial. So, what you're trying to validate is that the reason all of this happened was because they knew there was money on him, when that has not even been confirmed as the reason. They just took the money. It was never given in the narrative. They rolled down on him for the money. We haven't even looked into the case this far to see what was going on. But you thought that would be... Did you hear how them guys were laughing? That was so fake. They were fake laughing for you. This was definitely set up for you to carry on the narrative. I get it. I get it. This was staged. But let me say this about you. You just ruined your career. There's a lot of different things. Number one, I watched your whole set. It was terrible. I seen on everything. I seen better sets done at corner in the whole stages than you. That's how I know you were set up. You weren't even funny. You think speaking like Daria is going to make people respect you. You know that cartoon with the glasses and the green coat? You're speaking like her, trying to do comedy. You just ruined your career. No, you did this to gain clout off of it, but you pulled the wrong clout. What you don't get is compare his fans to the Beehive. What happens when someone slays Beyonce? You're not getting what you've done. And next, what's going to be funny is because they're going to turn you to a Venmo commercial. You're going to be like, that sounds good when you're doing a Venmo commercial. You're going to be standing there gripping your mic in the middle of the stage, and fans are going to rush the stage because you think it's funny to laugh about somebody. Now, here's what they're going to say. You guys can't take a joke. You can't. She joked about someone's death. There's a difference. If you're joking about race, take a joke. If you're joking about someone's looks, take a joke. I'm speaking like y'all speak. If you're joking about, oh, he can't take a joke about religion. She's joking about someone's death. Now, what's crazy is the only reason she does this is because in her prestige, whatever life she was sheltered in the incubation time that her nose was growing, that she took, she couldn't imagine someone running up on side of her car. But what you did was because you made fun of it and because you literally slammed them, you are now in a position where fans don't like you. And everybody knows who you are that said that. You're on Comedy Central. It's not Comedy Central. It is this comedian. You get me? Don't get pulled into the narrative as Comedy Central. Even if she performed her set, she needed shock value because her comedy sucked. Guys, watch her full set. You won't even be mad anymore. She's so bad that I literally had to pause it in the middle and remember why I'm watching it. That's bad comedy. I watched a lot of... You're bad. Like, I'm not even saying it because of your joke. You're bad at it. That's how I know this was staged. Because you're bad. Like, you literally are horrible. I was like, where's the punchline? I was sitting there looking around like, where's the joke? Even in the Tentacion one, where was the joke? I think it makes a Venmo commercial. TheCzarr does his research. I watched every Venmo commercial I could find. Where does death fit in? Someone being shot. Money taken. Oh, you want to say because, only certain people would know he has the money. How's that funny? Where's the joke at? You're ignorant. And because you're so ignorant, you put yourself in a position. Because I know that you're turning off certain features because you have some live people hitting you up. Like, say that again. Like, it is bad for you right now. And what you're counting on is your prestige to back you. But one thing you got to know about America, this is land of the free, home of the brave. If there's anything I know, the freedom of speech does not supersede you making fun of someone's deceased loved one. That doesn't fly. That's not part of it. No comedian's that dumb. If they do, it's from someone in another country, like Osama bin Laden or another dictator. They'll make fun of that. You're in America. You don't get that you're making fun of someone that's made an influential change in a generation, has just come out with another hit song. I bet you won't make fun of someone alive. I bet you won't make fun of a Cardi B. I bet you won't make fun of a Beyonce. Matter of fact, I would put up money in my pocket you wouldn't say nothing about Beyonce. You're built funny. Well, you're a comedian, so you gotta have some type of funny bone. But however your body's structured, we can see you're built funny when I look at your nose. I can already tell. You're speaking nasally and you're like, mix a Venmo commercial. If you were anywhere where people had a sense of humor, you would have heard crickets. Not even because you said it. Where's the punchline? If I paid for your show and I sat through that, and I've sat through some great entertainers, great, you would get no laughs. You were terrible. I was like, why? I was like, you know what? The only reason they handed her a set is because they were like, Comedy Central was like, guys, shock factor time. Let's throw that pelican nose comedian. What's her name? Dino? Let's throw Dino up there. Dino. You thought that was funny? We're laughing at you now. And let me say this. If you thought that you had a career, I think you're going to quickly see that it's not going to go down as you planned. You're going to get the social media followers, and it's only going to be for one reason. You can't make another set to top that, let alone be funny. There were 3 people in the room laughing, and one was some friend that you brought there to laugh. Really? No one was really laughing. If it was real funny, it should have been an eruption. When you look at other comedians, do you really look at yourself and say, I am built for the stage of comedy? I find that hard to believe. Because I watch your whole set. Your set was bad. Matter of fact, you had to do this for Comedy Central to even give you a second look. You needed a shock factor. But I don't think this was the smart one. You're asking, does someone still think about it? Let someone laugh about your mother, your father, your grandfather, your grandmother. Let them make a joke about what happened in the past to them. I bet you would be crying and kicking and screaming. You are a disgusting human being, Dino. People make mistakes. You take pauses in between your joke. That was planned. I'm just sorry you have to find out this way. But you know how I rock. Your favorite rapper's time, your favorite movie star's time, your favorite actress, actor under movie star, your favorite real comedian's time. We ain't laughing. Ain't no jokes. Her set was trash. Comedy Central, get yourself together. All rights reserved.